P double killer, bringing flavor to you. Deliver heat each week like it was catered to you. If it's real, best believe we gon' relay it to you. If it ain't the truth, I guarantee we ain't gon' say it to you. We use mics like girls use dildos. We gon' keep it coming till it's pouring out your ear holes. Orgasms, yeah, we been giving them. Them trash cans you listen to, get rid of them. Yeah, cause they don't sound like us. And if they do, then they don't break it down like us. They don't clown like us, get around like us. We from the city, but they don't go to town like us. The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast, flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast. Yo, we back for another week, another episode. This is Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 80. I go by the name of P motherfucking Double.
Easy selector. I'm Wagwan. It's your boy Killer Cal, man. Welcome to Bootleg Cable Podcast for our first time listeners. What's the deal?
Definitely. Shout outs to our new subscribers, man. We really appreciate y'all hitting that subscribe button, hitting us with the thumbs up. Hopefully y'all could share our videos. Hopefully y'all become permanent listeners of Bootleg Cable Podcast, man.
And off rip, I want to say, you know what I mean, jump out the gate and say, fuck you to the bitch ass, hating ass motherfuckers in the comments. Yo, pussy ass, your mama ugly, your grandmama pussy stink, you fuck bitch, fuck you.
I ain't know you was gonna go there with that. Yo, just let y'all know the ones that subscribe, man. Y'all, all our new subscribers, man. We are an actual podcast.
Yeah.
We don't only do just reaction videos and stuff like that. A lot of the times when we do the podcast, we take clips of what we deem to be the most popular segments in the podcast. So we hope that y'all could stay, and usually the podcast runs between an hour and 2 hours sometimes. You never know how long this shit could be, but hopefully y'all got attention spans longer than fucking millennials or whoever it else that got short ass motherfucking attention spans.
Right.
That y'all are able to rock with us, man, and appreciate the importance of having a dope convo and listening to a dope podcast, man.
Yeah, word. And I want to double down and say, fuck you to them hating ass niggas in the comments, your hoe ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna let y'all live this time. So just for y'all that don't know, 9 times out of 10, probably 9.5, 9.9 times out of 10, if it's somebody just responding to your dumb ass in the comments, it's usually this nigga.
It's usually me.
Yeah.
It's your boy P Double. At motherfucking P Double. If y'all niggas would have at me on Twitter, or motherfucking Instagram, nigga, holla at me. I'm ready for the smoke, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. What's up? But nah, you know what I mean? I'm shouting out the haters, but at the same time, we did get a lot more love than we got hate.
Oh,
so,
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That, man. So, man, speaking on that, and, you know what I mean, based on the video that brought a lot of the people here, you know what I'm saying? Like, revisiting. Pusha T and Drake. Yeah. For those that don't know, and those that do know, they was going at it for a little bit. They was going at it,
yeah. And boy, Kanye put a halt to it, it seemed like, bro.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Yeah. Kanye put out a tweet recently, and he basically was just like, yo, man, this shit got a little personal. And like, nigga, like, I'm not about beef, I'm about love. So quote, let me quote him right now.
Yeah.
I've never been about beef. I'm about love. Lines were crossed, and it's not good for anyone. So this is dead now.
Because Kanye said so?
I guess so. Does he have enough respect to do that, though?
I don't know. I mean, if you push his boss, like, I guess you do. Like, if you gonna hit him with the...
That sound crazy.
Yeah, it do, right?
You push a boss.
My disrespect to push.
You gotta listen to your boss, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Stop it. Knock it off.
That's your boss, nigga. You don't want to get put on a PIP.
Right? Force your ass to quit, nigga.
Yeah.
Stop it. Knock it off.
Stop it. But, I mean, didn't Kanye kind of... light jab fucking Drake on his new album?
That's what people was saying. What did he say? Something about
yeah, I'm saying I'm too bold to type you, too rich to snipe you, you know what I'm saying?
He said something about you light skin.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Should calm the fuck down, you fucking light skin, and then this is it. Well, I feel like that song probably. I'm guessing. I ain't heard nothing, but I feel like that song was probably more likely the song that Drake helped him out on. Like it felt, yeah, nigga. That beat was gangster. Because the cadence was gangster.
Drake did say he just came from there.
Yeah, and putting pen to the sheets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then for him, like that beat was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the Slick Rick, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, little sample or whatever. And and the cadence that Kanye was going in on it. And then for him to cut it off like that, I was like, yo, this could have been a single. Like, why would you just like, you know what I'm saying, like kill off a whole second half of a song?
Before we even get into the Kanye album, man, I just wanted to make a couple of new announcements for the people that's been rocking with us for a little while. As y'all already know, you can catch us on YouTube for the video podcast for each and every episode. We've been on SoundCloud now for the almost 2 years that we've been rocking. We just got approved for Google Play, so we on Google Play right now. For those that got Android phones, definitely hit us up in the motherfucking Google Play music section. Yes. Search Bootleg Able Podcast. You see the logo. You see the logo that my homeboy Killer created. You know what I mean? That's us right there. Subscribe to the podcast and be updated on every single episode. And then hopefully by Monday, I want to say we should be on iTunes. So congratulate us on that if you want to. Hate if you want to. Do whatever
we're congratulating ourselves. Say you can't congratulate yourself. But we congratulate ourselves.
But just to, you know what I mean, we just trying to make the user experience as easy as possible because a lot of people don't want to subscribe to SoundCloud or create a username and all that. Yeah. And most people got either Android phone or Apple phone. So you got iTunes already built in. You got Google Play Music already built in. So we gonna be on those platforms. Bootleg Cable Podcast. We out here. Yeah. So like you just kind of started discussing Kanye West album.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, before we get into the Kanye West album, I mean, do you want to amend anything on the Pusha Drake beef?
As far as my amendment goes, and me and you spoke about this already. Yeah. It's I listened and I didn't catch some of the bars, right?
Right.
And we stated that on the reaction that we did. And I think upon re-listening to the songs and being enlightened on certain bars, I feel like Pusha is up now. And originally I had stated that I felt like Drake was up. So I changed my stance on that. And I feel like Pusha is actually up. If we take into consideration, like kind of like what you said, where the original song Infrared was just kind of like a feel out or a kind of, you know, let me just throw this out there. And then the Duppy and then the story of Adidon was like the first round. So if we're going by the first round, I got Pusha up right now.
Okay. I'm still I didn't get a lot of the bars too.
Not a lot. Like maybe
not a lot. I did.
Like
I mean, we
two or three.
Two. I'm probably two. Nigga. Probably the Sophie
shit,
and then the you know what I'm saying, the 40 shit.
Yeah.
And you know, with that level of disrespect, I feel like, yo, listen, man, I might have to change the terms of what I'm calling this, man. If you want to call this a rap battle, I ain't calling it a rap battle. That's just beef, nigga. That's fuck all that. You don't say those things that you're saying, and we're gonna call that a rap battle, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's beef, nigga. Yeah. So in this beef, Pusha's up.
Oh, you giving it to him?
I'm giving it to him on a beef tip. Now, if we're gonna say battle tip, I feel like, yo, if I'm listening to bars and delivery and how it's coming across, if I was calling it a battle, I would say Drake is up. But if we're gonna call it beef, I say Pusha's up.
And then I'm gonna still go with what I originally said. I feel like Drake made the better song, and I think Pusha had the better diss.
Yeah, man. Because
you know what I mean,
I'm just speaking for myself though. But what I'm saying, like, nigga, I could hit you with you know what I'm saying, lines out of Ether off rip. You know what I'm saying? Ether, come on, I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I'm gonna put this on a couple years from now.
Probably not. I think a couple years from now, we just probably gonna listen to this shit and just be like, yo, man, that was crazy. This definitely, well, it's kind of early to speak.
Let's say hit him up. Let's say
it's kind of early to speak on it to say if this record has the cultural impact that definitely.
And maybe it's not for us to say either.
Exactly.
It's not for us to say.
Exactly.
It's a different generation. It's a generation.
Because how long ago is Ether and Takeover now? 99, 2000?
It was in the 2000s, yeah.
It was like 99, 2000, right?
I want to say probably like 01.
Okay. So somewhere around there. Yeah. Early 2000s. Very, very early 2000s.
Yeah.
And that dude, like that song, Ether became a fucking slang after that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard to foreshadow and predicting the future.
And the story of OJ is still a harder song, so I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got lines from story of OJ. Nigga. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He took the whole vibe of the song.
Yeah.
But story of OJ is still a better song than the diss track to me. So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I mean, it was just a vessel.
Yeah, the vessel. The vessel.
The beat was just the vessel to bring his point across. Man,
yeah, so. True. But yeah, man, Kanye's album though, man. Like, how'd you feel about the album?
I think the same thing that you said when I pulled up bumping that shit just now. I felt like the production on this shit is hard as hell.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing production. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it buck. I really wanted to hate on the nigga. Like
I did too.
I really wanted to hate on that shit. Like I was listening to hate, and yes, a couple of the bars that I've heard on the song are really ridiculous. You know, what he said, yo, to Donald Trump, like he want to go. He's like, yo, what a great move, whatever. So I could go smoke weed in North Korea or some shit like that. Like, oh, okay, all right, cool. What the cover art? I seen what Kim Kardashian tweeted out, said this nigga took a picture of the cover art on his way
to the album listening shit.
And yo, that kind of took some stuff away from me personally, because I'm like, yo,
it kind of did for me too.
It's like, yo, you just made an Instagram post on the fucking album cover. Like, is this even a cover? Like, are we calling album covers the covers anymore? Because like, where's the hard copy?
I think that too, and I think a lot of people don't put any stock into the album covers nowadays.
Yeah.
And kind of even keeping with Pusha T. I remember not on this cover, but shit, I feel like this cover was kind of whack too. Even think about the Whitney Houston shit or whatever. But even going back to the last album, I forgot the name of it. Y'all out there who's listening, y'all I'm in the moment, so I don't remember the name of his last album, but basically it just had the barcode on the cover.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was. No, the last one had it was the black and white cover with the bird on it.
Yeah,
but the one before that had just the barcode on the cover. I didn't like that shit, man. I was just like, yo, fucking like put a little more thought or a little more artistic view into that shit than just coming out with an album with a fucking barcode on there.
True, yeah.
Nigga fucking Post Malone album, they ain't even got an album cover for his shit. He went the Yeezus route and just beer bongs and Bentleys. Just put a B and B on that shit, nigga. So let's talk about the initial track. I thought about killing you.
Man, I played that shit out loud at work, and I felt very uncomfortable hearing. Like, yo,
did you?
I thought about killing you today. I was like, hold on, wait. It's what I'm playing out loud right now. Let me tune this down. I'm listening to that shit on my headphones. But I you know what? I really not one of my favorite songs. Like, I feel like songs like that, I really, really have to try to understand who Kanye West is to understand what he's trying to say, and I don't want to understand who Kanye West is.
Nah,
I don't.
I got you.
I don't want to understand.
What's the actual line again? You're a little bit better at memorizing lines than I
thought about killing you today, and I love myself more than I love you, so I definitely thought about killing you. Okay,
so I guess my thoughts with that is, who is he talking about? If he's talking about anybody specific,
it's something. This is me. I know the internet's probably gonna pull up a bunch of bullshit, and I haven't Googled yet. Relax. Relax.
Remember when it was a time where it was okay to be wrong, bro?
Right. Nah, it don't happen no more.
It's not okay to be wrong now, bro.
It's not okay to feel something. You have to go fucking.
Niggas be watching the videos like, yo, you got a laptop right in front of you. Why you didn't just go, nigga? Like, so I'm supposed to sit here on a podcast.
I will never feel comfortable about Googling. I'm not looking for Kanye West Easter eggs. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go look for Drake Easter eggs. I'm not going to look for Pusha T Easter eggs. But fuck all that. But you got to tell me what you're saying in the song. Don't make me go fucking look this shit up. This is gay as fuck to me to even just fucking, yeah, when everybody start commenting and saying that shit, I'm like, oh, I wish I knew that. But at the same time, don't act like you knew that. Nigga, exactly. You Google that shit. Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. And I ain't Googling none of that shit.
But Cash is looking like, yeah, like, yo, yeah. The laptop is working. We got the Wi-Fi popping. You know what I'm saying? The shit works. Yeah. But just think about it in the scheme of things, man. We're doing a fucking podcast. I'm just like, yo, hold on, killer.
Yeah. Give me one dry ass moment. Let me just go
Let me go Google this shit.
You nigga talk to yourself for a little bit. Yeah. Killer, talk to yourself.
Talk.
Hey, but speaking of talking to yourself, like my assumption or how I feel about that song, I feel like he's probably referring to himself in the third person again.
When he talking about I thought about killing you.
Yeah, like
but then he say I love myself
more than I love you. It's still, I think he's still talking about him.
Okay,
he's still talking about him. Maybe he's talking about the him that doesn't want to speak out, or maybe the, you know what I'm saying, the referring to himself in, like, you know, like a different level of consciousness. Like, I'm trying to kill this level of consciousness. Like, this is not
it could be
a consciousness I want to ride on. Like, you know,
it could be. I mean,
like the you know what I'm saying, the ego Kanye versus this Kanye, whatever. What? I don't fucking know, man. It's Kanye West, man.
Yeah,
but I'm feeling like it's something along those lines. I don't feel like he literally talking about he gonna kill Kim Kardashian or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Watch it come out. He's like, yo, I thought about killing my daughter or some shit. Like, oh, what the fuck? Kanye. Yikes. But nah, no, it ain't nothing like that. I feel like he's talking about himself. Yeah.
We obviously we once again we don't have connections with these artists. We got to speculate. We got to give our thoughts.
You're not here for the facts.
You're here
for the motherfucking opinions.
We need to add that motherfucking to that shit, right?
For real.
So the next song, Yikes, dude. I fuck with this joint, man.
Yo, that song go hard. I feel like that's gonna be a single.
You think so?
I feel like that's gonna be a single, but I feel like that's Gummo. I feel like that's Gummo.
It's the same beat or the same vibe as Gummo.
Yeah. Watch, man. I feel like this is Gummo. Watch.
Yeah.
This is Gummo, man. Sticky with the blicky. That's Gummo, man. That nigga took Gummo.
Yeah, man. I fuck with Yikes.
Yeah.
I fucked with Yikes.
Yeah. And that's when he did the whole third person shit. Oh yeah, I love it. I love Kanye. Kanye's little as fuck. See, that's my superpower.
With that, right?
Yeah.
I felt like that was like one of the most childish things to say, bro.
Yeah, but that's Kanye, man.
And the reason why is because a lot of these parents, you know what I'm saying, a lot of parents have kids that have autism and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And not to disrespect any parents that have kids with autism, but I think that's one of the things that they use where they're just like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you, Kanye. You have a superpower. Like you're bipolar and your autism or whatever it is. It's a superpower. No one's like you. You're just different from everybody else.
What's wrong with that then?
It's like, nigga, you retarded, nigga. Something wrong with your ass.
Nigga, you a bad parent, nigga. If my child was deemed as such, fuck that. Yo, you got a superpower, my nigga. Live your life. Fuck them, dog. Fuck them. That's your superpower. That's you. That's your fucking move, nigga. Let them deal with that shit. Let the world deal with that fucking shit. Fuck that. You are special. Everybody else is fucked up.
You is smart. You is kind. You is impotent.
Yes, yeah, man. That's your superpower, Kanye. Go ahead, man. I hate being bipolar. It's fucking awesome.
I guess. How we feel about? I guess we know that the next few good music tracks or good music albums that's coming out is going to be all pretty much 7 songs.
Yeah.
So how we feel about the whole 7-song album title type
albums going on? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's was really on the Pusha T wave. And I'm not a Pusha T hater. However, I did not necessarily like that from a Pusha album. Mm-hmm. But listening to the Kanye album, it was more fulfilling to listen to.
Really?
It didn't feel short like the Pusha T album felt short.
Really?
Yeah. I felt like it, you know what I'm saying, the production, the vibe of the songs, everything like that. I felt like I could let it run back, you know what I'm saying, and it still feel new every time. Whereas with the Pusha, you know what I'm saying, I really was looking for more songs from the Pusha album. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't feel as cohesive as this does.
Really?
Nigga, yeah, I said that. You really me for?
No. Remember, we not necessarily comparing the two. Yeah, we talked about the Pusha album.
I'm just giving the exact as an example of what you're saying, the whole 7 songs thing going forward. So what I'm saying is, I feel like it worked better here than it worked on the Pusha for me personally. So I'm giving it a nod, saying hopefully it works as well as it worked on the Kanye West album, on the Nas album. On the Kid Cudi album.
When this Kanye album dropped, right? A lot of people, especially on my timeline, a lot of people heard it, and I got a whole bunch of, this Kanye album is trash. This album is trash. This album is trash. That was just all down my timeline. And I think that is just I heard it first, and I want to give my opinion first type thing. Yeah. And I think that's what we do a lot of the times right now in 2018. We don't really get a chance to sit with albums too long before we actually judge them and talk about them. And I don't like. I was looking at it, I was like, fuck, like, damn, this album is garbage before I even heard it. Then I checked it out, and I was just like, what is Cass talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's bro,
and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this shit is fucking fire, whatever. But
I wanted to hate it. I wanted to hate it. And it's somebody that came out like, it's really fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know why, man. Fucking haters are haters, man. They hate on us. They put words in our mouths. Pause.
Oh, definitely.
But it's like they make up things about us. You like, you know what I mean? Like,
but even one of the things that a lot of people felt like he should have addressed was the fact that when he came out with the whole slavery is a choice thing, and he said that as one of the lyrics on one of the songs. I forgot which song it was.
Imagine if he caught me on an off day, like.
Yeah,
nigga, that's just the tip of the iceberg, nigga. There's more deeper
like that,
thoughts.
That ain't the craziest shit I ever said.
That ain't the crazy part. He thought that was the crazy part.
Yeah. So I mean, can we look at an album and kind of judge it by what it didn't deliver, as far as what the fans want? Not necessarily saying me and you, but a lot of people wanted him to kind of dive deeper into why he didn't explain more to what he was saying when he said slavery was a choice. And what happened to the T.I. song?
I think the T.I. song was created out of like it was created by accident. Like, they didn't mean to go in and create that song. It was like T.I. came to have a conversation with him, as far as T.I. was saying. He was like, it's just to come check out his compound, you know what I'm saying, and have a dialogue with him. And they videotape the dialogue, and then they end up like taking excerpts from the dialogue that they had and construct it into a song and put it out. So I don't think it was intentional out there.
Another criticism of this album is that
it probably didn't fit in the 7 in.
True. Another criticism is this album, we waited 2 years for 7 songs from you. You know what I mean? And these 7 songs is not like super. It's not a classic album, or if you want to call what you call it, a playlist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 7. I don't call this an album. I can't get with the whole 7-track album type situation. So a lot of people is disappointed, like heavy fans of Kanye is kind of looking at this shit and they saying, nigga, we waited 2 years for this shit and you gave us 7 fucking songs. Like, what's the deal?
But he told you he was gonna give you 7 songs. So like, why ain't I say it before the album came out? Why wasn't they outraged and say, you really gonna fucking give us 7 fucking songs?
I think they were. I think they were, but I guess, now that the album is out, then those opinions actually really
I fuck
out.
with all 7 of those things.
You know what? I fuck with pretty much every song on this album except for the last one.
I don't fuck with the first one. That shit is
You don't fuck with the first one? Yeah. I don't fuck with the last one.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the last one too heavy. You know, when Deez Loaf, I feel like that one is a little.
That's her on the hook, right? I was wondering who that little nigga was. I said, is this Ray Sherman? So is this Sway Lee?
Just Sway Lee on the track.
Putting your hand on the stove, like, who is this little nigga? It's Deez Loaf.
That's the last track on the album. So I like every song. I like the complexity of the first song on the album.
Oh man, the daughter's the one. What's it called? The one where he talk about his daughter.
The last one?
No, the song about his daughter, man.
Where we at? I'm just looking at the album. Ghost Town.
No, nigga, the song about his daughter, like he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, like how you know what I'm saying, the song about his daughter, man, when little Nicki Minaj says at the end, you're like, yo, tell
that's Violent Crimes, this is the last one.
Huh?
That's the last album. That's the last song on the album. Violent Crimes is the one with Nicki Minaj on there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you fuck with that one too?
At the end?
Yeah, where like nigga put Nicki Minaj as a fucking feature. Nah, bitch, it's a fucking voicemail. It ain't a feature.
So which one has Deez Loaf on it?
That last one, that last song, Violent Crimes.
No, bro, you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
You got to have it wrong.
All right,
You gotta have it wrong.
Should I start Googling now?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it right here
and see who it is
live.
That's on each song.
Yeah, man.
But hold on. So where we at? Deez Loaf is on the last song, Violent Crimes.
I know, but that's not the one about his daughter.
Okay, so nigga, what about the song about his daughter? Whichever song it is.
Skip it. I don't like how you came across just now. Fuck it. I don't like your attitude just now, man.
You in your feelings?
Yeah, I'm in my feelings, nigga. Fuck that shit. This song was dope, by the way. I can't believe I forgot which one it was, man.
It's all good, but overall though, you digging the project?
I'm digging the project.
I'm digging the 7 songs. I like Pusha's album better, and it's not that we comparing the two, but they are on the same label. It was a whole beef with Kanye involved, X, Y, and Z, whatever. Personally, I'm feeling the Pusha album a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think that this is it's a solid 7 songs that I could listen to, and I think I could pretty much pull up every single one of them except for I Thought About Killing You.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And my major takeaway from this project is it's okay to cheat on your wife. If you tell her you're sorry for it, bro.
Oh, okay.
I felt like that was like a consistent theme on this project, especially if you think about what he said on Yikes, where he was talking about smashing chicks and then acting like everything was all good, or I don't know the exact sentiments or the exact words that he used, but he was talking about smashing other chicks on the song, and it kind of gave me the Royce da 5'9" vibe, because Royce da 5'9" talk about the same shit on his songs where he talk about smashing other chicks, and I'm just thinking to myself like, dude, you married, you know what I mean? Your wife is probably listening to your music X, Y, and Z, and you talking about smashing other chicks, like this shit's cool. So Yeezy on this album, especially just on the song Yikes, he talked about smashing other chicks, and then he basically the one with Kid Cudi and the one with Ty Dolla $ign, he was talking about apologizing and shit like that. Like, yo, I ain't really mean that shit. I fuck these bitches, but it's cool.
No. Oh, wasn't he saying like with the Tristan Thompson shit? Like when he was like, yo,
he ain't balling enough.
He ain't balling. That bitch should have left you. I mean, like I don't, for some reason I thought that was like a thing with in the Kardashian realm. Like they cool with that. Like,
they cool with they do smashing other chicks.
Yeah, I feel like they cool with that. Though.
I think Kanye West, being the celebrity that he is, I think he's trying to normalize that shit. And I'm not saying that anything is wrong or right with it, man. You know, in this world today, man, we gotta get progressive, and we start holding different things more higher or more lower than we did in the past. So you know what I mean, I don't know. Everybody got their own moral values. If you kind of hold on to whatever it was that your grandparents and your parents taught you from growing up.
Yeah, it's all changing. So
it's all changing.
And that's where I'm caught in, these days, where I'm feeling like something like, what do I want to hold on to, or what do I want to let go of? You know what I mean? And then I feel like I hold on to more than I let go of. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm not on that, yo. Y'all can't be on there if y'all want to. And you know, it's a slippery slope, man. That's why I posted on our video, the last one. I was like, yo, even with the Pusha T diss, was like, yo, like, y'all champion this, but be careful of the world y'all creating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because where everybody's laughing and praising Pusha T for being so disrespectful, like, yo, imagine the next person up at bat. You know what I'm saying? Where it's gonna come to a point where like people are just doing that. They're just going so low for what reason? You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke to last night. I had a heart to heart with somebody at the JOB. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, we was talking about the whole Pusha T Drake thing. Yeah, and I was just like, yo, that 40 line was too far. You know what I'm saying? How could he disrespect somebody? You know what I'm saying, for having something that he didn't go out and catch? Like, you could wake up tomorrow with that. And when I said that, he was like, yo, speaking of which, man, my son, you know what I'm saying, woke up with that.
His son got MS?
His son woke up with MS, and he's a black dude, so he's like, yo, when it's in black people, like, it's MS is, yeah, as far as I'm hearing, it's more of a white thing, than it is a black thing. But when it is in a black person, it's really aggressive. Got you. So, you know, and his son is 20. And he woke up with that. He woke up with all the symptoms, you know what I'm saying? The feeling hot when it's cold, feeling cold when it's hot, you know what I'm saying? Can't walk, can't balance, doesn't, you know what I'm saying, lethargic speech, but in his son's right mind, like, he feels like he's fine, but somebody looking at him like, yo, what the fuck? And then took him to the doctor, saw the lesions on his brains and all that, and it's just like, yo, just having that conversation with dude, I'm like, imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening to hip hop, I'm a fan of, and this come across my ear, like, yo, and I'm dealing with it, you know what I'm saying? I hear you. That's rough. So we gotta be careful the world we're creating, man. Like, we can't, certain things is just, yo, you gotta just say nah, man. True. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you a bitch. You just be like, yo, nah.
I mean, I guess and me, I think I'm a little more insensitive than the average person. Not saying that I try to be that way. Yeah. But I guess, you know, just kind of life made me this way, man. You know, just the different trials and tribulations that I went through in my life. Not that anybody else, I went through any more than anybody else, but it kind of made me a little more insensitive than the average person. So, I mean, I listened to it and I was just like, yo, man, I thought it was a hot line. I felt like that was the line that kind of pushed him over the edge for me.
I was, though. But
you know, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a rap battle. It's art.
And that's exactly what my point is. It's a rap battle. So is it a rap battle or is it beef? Because if it's a rap battle, it ain't necessary. Because it's a battle. Like, why?
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
it is what it is, man. Shit, moving on. Fucking Chief Keef. Sosa.
I feel like I feel like we should play a little intro for that shit.
Dude, how hard was that
nigga,
song?
Shut the fuck up.
How hard was that song though?
That shit was hard, nigga.
That song Love Sosa was hard as fuck, bro.
Nigga.
God, it was just damn, nigga. Listen to that shit at the party.
And I don't even know what Sosa was saying, but that beat, nigga, and how they fucking took that little viral. It was like a little viral video they took and put at the beginning of that shit.
It did they?
Yeah. It was just some nigga talking greasy on a video, and then they put it. You know what I'm saying? They put it in on the joint, man. But yeah, that joint. I fuck with that, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this right here.
Oh yeah. That shit come in.
Rovers.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, this song is fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I just... All right, so basically Chief Keef got shot at last night. Or early this morning. Or whenever the fuck. But the nigga got shot at. 6 a.m. in the morning in New York. And one of the things that I was realizing, Chief Keef only 22 years old, bro.
Holy shit.
This nigga only 22 years old, man.
Damn. So this nigga was putting on all that hard shit like
17, 18, 16 years old, man.
Yo. He having shootout with the police, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Lamron and them.
Lamb round in there.
Lamb round in there. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all niggas talking shit about Chief Keef. Goddamn.
I wish I had some niggas like that on my squad, nigga. Or, in my camp, nigga. I want some niggas. Clap at these niggas in the comments, yo.
Oh, for real.
Talking about Bootleg Cable Podcast. Shut the fuck up. Y'all know that nigga B-double-B-I-S spitting the bar. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! I think we got a couple motherfuckers.
Hey man, come on, yo, cable guys, cable girls. We want y'all to clap back on these bitch ass, hoe ass motherfuckers for us, man.
Right. So how we feel about Chief Keef getting shot at, man? Why is it that young niggas is out here trying to kill each other nowadays? What did? And I'm
glad to see your shit is real. Speaking of your coldness, I'm a little bit cold too. I'm glad to see it's real. Like, you know what I mean? Not necessarily like I want to see people get shot, but if you're talking about that life and, you know what I'm saying, if you really about to go ahead and do it then, bro.
But he ain't doing it though. He getting it done to him.
But what happened? What instigated this? What made it come across?
All right, so according to the article that I read, they talked about Tekashi 6ix9ine having beef with both him and Lil Reese, and supposedly Tekashi made a video on Instagram, and he said in the video that, yo, if Chief Keef don't try to kill me within 24 to 48 hours, this nigga's a pussy. And I think Chief Keef at the time, 4 a.m., he posted his location. So he was on Instagram, he took a picture, posted his location at this motherfucking hot dog stand. 6 o'clock niggas was on his ass, ready to get him.
That shit's real out there in New York. Yeah, I know New York. I mean, yo, Chicago don't, this should be a stat. I'd be fucking glorifying, I don't know, but New York took more rapper bodies than any other state, man.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Man.
You might be right, bro.
I know it is. It's facts, yo. New York took more rapper bodies than any other state. So, yo, I really want to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? New York ain't the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna call you bluff, bro.
Man,
they know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no other state's pussy. I'm just saying, like,
I might want to chill out when you're in New York talking shit.
Don't talk that shit in New York.
Posting your location.
They will do it. They will. You know what I'm saying? It don't just fly like that.
Niggas is about that hammer life, man.
Yeah, for
New
real.
York, man. So hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? They don't try to took our Cameron a couple times. Let's say nigga throwing up rock signs and shit. That's fucked up. Ain't that fucked up to say that, dog?
He said he threw up the rock.
Yeah. JC said
nigga shot at him.
Oh, that's fucked up, dog.
Imagine
a nigga telling Jay-Z the story. Yeah, man, he shot his nigga. Nigga came out the window, threw up the rock sign. That's fucked up.
Did Fab get shot at in New York too, or did he get shot
down here? I thought it was or somewhere. Yeah, he got shot in the leg or something. But I think it might have been.
It wasn't New York.
I think it might have been Miami. It might have been in Miami. But you know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey man, y'all be careful out here, man. Especially if y'all got beef with people. You never know who got shooters and all that shit. So all y'all rappers, man, just
and you don't stop fucking leaving paper trails though, man. Like y'all niggas living mad breadcrumbs to y'all fucking.
Yo, I'm right here.
I'm
outside the hot dog stand.
I'm outside here. Oh word! In 48 hours, I'm gonna kill your ass. Okay. The cops is like, all right. Thank you guys. Come on in. Let's all go to jail.
I'm at Junior's right now.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna kill you in 3 minutes, nigga.
Nigga, I'm eating a triple-decker cheesecake right now, Junior. Nigga, come holler at me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Especially y'all rappers. I know a lot of them like to be flexing on Instagram and all that shit, man. Just be careful out here, man. So Ice Cube set to drop a new album, right? And
what Kanye say? I'm the soul of Ice Cube.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said I don't know one of the lines on this song.
I can't think of.
I like to amend what you said. Yeah, the song with Deez is the one that he's talking about his daughter on. My mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is set to drop a new album, right? And do we? A lot of people are. Ice Cube got a lot of fucking fans, right? Especially older fans, a lot of old school cats, probably in their 40s, maybe a little bit older or whatever. But Ice Cube definitely got a lot of fans, and he has done a lot for the hip hop game, especially crossing over from being a so-called gangster rapper into an actor and all
he's
that
gonna
shit,
win on his album.
He's gonna win?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is the era, right? Where the cheat code is this. All you gotta do is start a fucking viral or something saying this album's a classic. Just say this album's a classic. Cause everybody believes that shit now.
That an album is a classic?
As soon as people say it, like it's a classic.
But I don't think that's gonna work for him though.
I think it will. I think it's working for. Look at it. Pusha. Pusha's an old artist too, in the technical sense.
No, I mean he's old in age.
He's rap age. Like, he's dumb old, man.
Yeah, he's over 40 or right around 40.
Yeah,
but he's still kind of looked at as a newer age rapper.
Okay.
Ice Cube got to be definitely pushing 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's been out since 1980 something.
Yeah, but I'm saying
straight out of Compton, crazy ass nigga named Ice Cube from a group called Niggas with Attitudes.
Yeah.
What time? When that shit came out?
What year?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Early
1987,
mid late 80s.
Oh yeah.
So my thing with Ice Cube is I always liked Ice Cube as an artist, right? And I feel like he never really updated his style. I think he like you listen to him and he sounds like a 1980s rapper. He sounds like a 1980s rapper trying to make it in the 2000s, 2010s, whatever you want to call it. And I guess looking into this shit, like, why should anybody give a fuck that Ice Cube is dropping an album right now? And when I say update, I'm not trying to say, but you need to be rapping on round trap beats or whatever. That's but
if he make at least 5 records, like Today Was a Good Day, man, like,
is that still in him though? Because he dropped the album. He dropped the album maybe 2 years ago.
But I'm saying like
3 years ago. Maybe
there's different formulas now that they see that can work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's not far fetched for Ice Cube to drop a quote unquote classic album at this point, man. Because I think that's what it's
very far fetched.
I think that's what this era is, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Once it's validated by something, you know what I mean, people go to it and run to it and say, "Yo, it's dope."
Not to be a hater, dude, but I don't think that there's anything that Ice Cube could do right now to drop a classic album.
Okay.
I think his bars could be the best bars he ever wrote in his life, and it still wouldn't be a classic album.
I mean, if I hope he does put the best bars he can into his life, because I mean he has a successful life, man. I mean, I hope he doesn't chase.
And I like Ice Cube. I'm a fan of his.
I hope he's not chasing album success. I hope he's chasing the artistry, because, you know what I'm saying, even watching Straight Outta Compton and just realizing how much of a writer he was. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying, seeing all the shows that he created, like at the end was like, oh. And
Straight Outta Compton, dude, when No Vaseline shit came on, dude, wasn't that like an epic moment in the fucking movie, dude? Yeah. God damn. I think that was, for me, that was probably like, in a hip hop movie or hip hop based or whatever you want to call it, that was probably like one of the most epic moments in a movie that I can think of in most recent history. Yeah, yeah. Like looking at the reaction on these on MC Ren and Dre and all their faces, like, oh shit, he like, yo, this nigga is fucking killing us.
Yeah, because what he's saying is what it felt like it was being said. You know what I'm saying? That's what, when we hear a diss track, that's how we visualize the person on the other and receiving it. Like,
just to let y'all know, we might be doing a top 5 diss track situation in the next episode or two. So y'all,
definitely. I think that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
we should probably bring in some extra bodies on that one right there.
We probably do that.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
So along with Ice Cube dropping a new album, he dropping another Friday film, and it's called Last Friday.
Yeah, I think I heard John Witherspoon saying some shit like niggas getting paid like $500K or something like that each or some shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah, something like that.
Well, I mean, I saw something about it.
They bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, they didn't talk about the actual money of the album, but the money of the film. But they were just like, yo, I think Ice Cube said that they getting paid, but not like super duper paid. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And I think what Ice Cube point is to remember that when this movie came out, when the first Friday movie came out, a lot of the cats in there was no names. Like, we knew John Witherspoon here and there. We knew Chris Tucker from stand up on
I think
Def Comedy
Friday made Chris Tucker, I'll say, more on a grander scale.
Yeah. So, do we want to see another Friday film? Because think about it, Ice Cube damn near 50 or probably 50.
It hurts because I really long to see a movie that captures the time so perfectly. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they are able to make a on the block or on the streets movie anymore that really captures the time.
Because how old would Ice Cube be in a Friday movie right now?
Damn. Oh shit!
Like
he'd have to play his age currently. Like, yeah. So
and he say he finishing the script or whatever. Like what would
it better be his son or something, like, you know what I'm saying? And even his son is an okay actor, but I don't know.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, like I say his son, like maybe in the movie, like say he has a son, and it's based on him, more so than it's based on Ice Cube himself. Like I don't want to see him and Day Day and all that shit, like all in there. You know what I'm saying?
So they got to introduce some new actors.
They got to introduce some new characters, some new actors, and make it a movie of this time, like this generation, like the shit they deal with, and da, and make that funny. And I want to see what that looks like. Like, what does an underground, on the streets movie of today's time look like?
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. I don't know what the script looked like for this movie, but I guess I'm thinking about it. And what was your favorite movie in the Friday?
The first one, man.
The first one?
But there's so many classic moments in that first one, man. Like, I mean, like, what the second one is like, yo, them tens. But she's clean though.
You know what I'm saying? I keep them clean though.
I keep them clean though. Or, you know what I'm saying? To
be honest with you, on pure comedy, I think that Friday After Next was the funniest out of all three of them. I think Friday, definitely the original Friday, started off the whole classic genre. Definitely. It was a classic movie. No doubt about it. But to me, as far as thought process goes, writing X, Y, and Z, I think Friday After Next was the funniest one out of all three of them. Because if you think about Friday, the original Friday,
quotable from it. Like what you remember the most about it?
Friday After the Next, shit. Cat Williams being in there, bitch. What he say? Bitch, don't be sorry. Bitch, be careful. That shit. The part where the moms was at the store. And I guess Day Day was carrying on in front of the moms and shit like that, and they was kind of telling him to watch his mouth and the way he was talking in front of them. It was a lot of different moments.
And Friday was still more classic.
Tell your daddy I said hi. The whole what's his name? I forgot the nigga name in the movie and shit. The black dude, man, the big swole black dude. His whole part in the movie where it was just like, yo, this nigga was in prison for how long, and this nigga probably gay type shit, and he was trying to fuck Cat Williams. Pinky making a return
that one with
at
Sticky
the
Fingers
party.
was in there and shit with the cross eye. Was Sticky Fingers in that one?
I don't think Sticky Fingers was in the third one.
Okay. When they was hiding in the fuck, they had driving the dog catcher van and shit.
Nah, that was the second one. That was the second one.
Okay.
So I think the third one, just based on writing, based on comedic, the presence and all that, I feel like the third one was the most fleshed out, the most funniest one out of all of them. But definitely you gotta give respect to the first one as being the classic or whatever. Okay. I don't think that the third one is a classic, but I think it's funnier than the first one. Yeah, but like if you think about the first one pretty much had two scenes, bro. They was on fucking
but I like Craig, that's what I'm saying.
It was on his porch.
That's what I'm saying. Or
it was inside the house. Like it wasn't no scenes in that shit.
But that's perfect though. It's like, yo, We chilling, nigga. That's how we chill. Like, how do they chill these days and what that look like? Is what I'm saying. I don't need a bunch of like, you know what I'm saying, developing plots and this, that, and finding out how it all comes together. I want to see them, nigga, and go from here to here, and all right, let's go to the store. And what you gotta deal with when you get there?
Yeah, like that.
It's like, I'd rather that.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that.
I don't know. I personally, like, if I'm pulling up each one of the movies, I'm pulling up the third one and laughing at it more than I am pulling up the first one.
All right, you two, what y'all think, man?
Yeah, y'all tell us what y'all think, man. Which one was funnier? Or which one was the funniest out of the 3 Friday movies? Y'all let us know, man.
All right.
What we got? Spotify kills the hateful conduct policy.
Oh, they pushed out. Y'all pushed out, man.
That quick though?
Yeah.
What was that? 2 episodes ago?
Yeah, for real. They pushed out, man.
God damn,
so y'all put fucking R. Kelly back in the fucking.
Yeah.
Like, yo, everybody said it was a go. Like, if you notice, a lot of people never use the R. Kelly example. They might have said fucking Tentacion and all that shit, but they never really said, yo, nah, for R. Kelly. Like, everybody was like, yo. All right, cool, but you know what I'm saying? Let's not do it for everybody though.
Yeah.
Cause like if that, but you know what I mean, with the hate conduct thing and all that, like I think Pusha T would have to be fucking, you know what I'm saying, off right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So they said Spotify is now dropping half of its new hate conduct and hateful conduct policy. After the streaming giant announced that the policy last month, its reception was marred in controversy. The general consensus was that the public was. It was simply no way to police every artist's catalog to determine whose music should be pulled from Spotify created playlists and who shouldn't. They said they explained it in a statement posted on the website. Quote, "We believe that our intentions were good. The language was too vague. We created confusion and concern and didn't spend enough time getting input from our own team and key partners before sharing new guidelines. While the new policy is dead, as a whole, the company is still intent on keeping the ban against hate content moving forward."
Yeah, I pushed out, man.
Yeah, like what would make them puss out though?
Probably a lawsuit or something.
Think so?
Yeah, because
a lawsuit for not putting a fucking song on the playlist?
Discrimination? I don't know.
You might be right. They say that Spotify does not permit content whose principal purpose is to incite hatred or violence against people because of their race, religion, disability, Pusha T, gender identity, or sexual orientation. The statement continued, "As we've done before, we will remove content that violates that standard. We're not talking about offensive, explicit, or vulgar content.
Nigga,
we're talking about hate speech."
And the real Slim Shady LP is coming down. Like
there's a lot of hate speech in that shit.
That shit covers all of those. Yo, shit covers everything on that fucking list on one album.
Relax, guy. I like gay men, right, Ken?
Amen. Yo.
Yeah, but I wonder what was it that got Spotify shook enough to say, you know what, man, let's just revise that. But I guess it was probably too many people emailing them and just saying like, yo, listen, if y'all gonna pull this artist, you got to pull this artist because this artist did this and that artist did this and whatever. So
yeah, but I doubt fucking XXXTentacion fans are the one that's fucking swinging the pendulum over there, man. Like
I doubt it too.
Their opinions ain't that fucking heavy. I would venture believe.
I think it's probably more artists from back in the days. Like I think if I remember correctly, the list that I read, I think it was David Bowie or whoever. I think it's more artists, older fans of artists that's probably writing into them saying like, yo, like hell no, how you gonna do this and you ain't pull this? How you? I mean.
So they're saying go ahead and pull David Bowie, you said?
Yeah, because remember I read the list. I forgot it. I don't
right.
have the list.
Well, what I'm saying, you're saying the people that's speaking up against the David Bowies and all those are the ones calling in requesting that list be made.
I think that it's people.
That's you?
No, that's you.
No, it's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah.
Whoever it is. I don't know. I don't know who it is, man. But I'm just saying that I feel like it's more advocates for artists of yesteryear that's probably speaking to them like, okay, so how you gonna pull this artist for this and you didn't pull this artist for that?
Right.
So that was like they said, the language is a little bit too vague. So how you know. It's too hard to put every artist in that same hateful conduct box.
I feel like they were properly advised by an expensive attorney to cut it out because something was coming, something that could potentially cause.
Hey man,
but I'm not against it, man. Let R. Kelly sue y'all, man. Like, get him the fuck out of here. Or just amend your own playlist, people. Like, yo, this whatever R. Kelly songs y'all got on there. Although you remind me of my Jeep, man. Fuck.
For those of y'all that have Spotify,
you remind me of my Jeep. I wanna ride you. Something like my sound. I wanna pump you, girl. You look just like my car. I wanna. Yo, that shit. Yo, Chris Brown remake that shit so I could delete the R. Kelly version, yo.
God, yo, that's a dope ass fucking idea, bro.
Yo,
Chris Brown.
Yo, Chris Brown
remake.
Remind me of my Jeep. That way I can stop listening to R. Kelly.
Damn, that shit would be hard as fuck.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would, man. That shit. That's my song, man.
Hey, man, y'all need to holler at Bootleg.
Yeah, man, we got all
sometimes, man.
Yeah, man, fuck with us, man.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. God damn. I never thought about that shit, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I think that'd be hard as fuck.
Yeah, that would,
Chris
man.
Brown to remake You Remind Me of My Jeep. Riding around with a motherfucking Jeep Wrangler 2018 with them big ass goddamn tires on that shit.
Right? Yeah. With all the fucking police lights on that bitch. Nigga drop the top on that shit.
God
you know what I'm saying? With the fucking what them calling little spinning things in the front. You know what I'm saying? The toe hooks and shit.
Yeah, with the nuts sagging on the back, man.
Nigga, that's gonna be hard.
Breezy. Do that, bro.
Breezy.
Do that, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shit, getting on to some, I guess some semi-serious shit, man. There was a Georgia teen recently sentenced to 5 years.
Let me just say, I love you, bro. Go ahead.
Free my dog.
Nah. I just go ahead, man. Finish up, man. Just want to let you know.
Killer about to come with some shit right now.
Nah, I just know how you feel about this type of subject and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
shit.
I don't mean to offend you or you know what I'm saying.
No. It's all good. It's all good, niggas. All right. We gotta disagree sometimes, bro.
Yeah, man.
So recently, an 18-year-old in Columbus, Georgia. What's his name? Dayon Davis. Right. Let me read the article. Teen will spend the next 5 years in prison plus 10 years on probation after stealing a pair of Nike sneakers when he was 15. So he's 18 years old right now, but he initially stole the sneakers when he was 15.
He's gonna be serving 5 years and 10 years probation or some shit like that.
Yes.
Free
so
my
it
dog.
says it's free my dog. So Dayon Davis took the shoes from an unsuspecting owner who tried to sell them on Facebook. But despite the fact that he had no prior criminal record, Judge Bobby Peters handed down a stiff sentence according to the Ledger/Inquirer. I don't get that, quote. Peters said while sentencing the teen for robbery this week. Must be some valuable shoes. Those, quote, valuable shoes were a pair of Nike Oreos that sometimes come with a price tag of more than $100. Davis made a contract with the owner after seeing them on sale for Facebook and arranged a meeting on January 17th. No, but I gotta get to it. I gotta get to this part.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I have to say this part. Another young man came with Davis to the meeting where Davis was asked to try on the shoes. After finding out that they fit, Davis apparently told the owner, "These shoes is took, nigga. These shoes is took. These my shits, nigga.
Run that shit, nigga. Run that shit, nigga. What, nigga? What?
Hey, hold on.
These mines, man.
Hold on.
That's hard, right?
Hold on.
Oh, your shit,
Imagine that shit, nigga. A young 15-year-old, 16-year-old nigga come to me buying my goddamn shoes, and you say to me, nigga, these shoes took, fuck, nigga. These shoes is took, nigga. These mines now.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't gonna give you no money. These mines. Oh,
that's some disrespect.
That's what you bought for me?
Yeah, that's like, yo.
That's what you bought for me, nigga?
Yeah, good look,
These shoes is took.
These are took, man. That's a good
nigga.
look, bro. These fit perfect, bro. It wasn't like the take it and dash or run or any of that.
That's when things escalated with Davis and his companion.
That's why I'm saying you ain't have to read all of it, my nigga, because.
Okay. Go ahead. Say it.
Yeah, I'm saying let's discuss it and maybe peel back some onions as we discuss it to keep the conversation going a little bit.
Okay.
So how do you feel about this? Like, does Lil Davis deserve his little time?
All right. Initially reading the headlines.
That's why I wanted you to just hit him with the headline first.
Reading the headline, this dude got 5 years in prison for stealing a pair of shoes. Nah. Nigga don't deserve 5 years in prison for stealing a pair of shoes.
Oh, okay.
State your part now.
That I mean, yeah. Reading the headlines, initially I said, yo, he stole shoes? Like, yo, what fucking state is this in?
Yeah.
Like, yo, they sending messages out here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nigga.
Let me read a little further. Oh, he said these shoes are took? But that still ain't 5 years though, right?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
But what gave this little 15-year-old enough confidence to say these shoes are took?
Hey man, me and Killer nigga, we gonna get these shoes off. The nigga got the new Air Max, dog.
Yeah, but
nigga got these new Air Max. Me and Killer finna roll through there. Nigga, Killer got the scrap with him.
Yeah, Killer got the burner.
Killer got the scrap with a nigga. We about to pull up on this nigga, dog.
Yeah, man. So is this?
I'm gonna try these shits on, nigga. I wear size 10, nigga. They what it is.
Exactly. So, yo, with that said, like, the fact that the only reason why I feel like he was bold enough to say these shoes are took is because, yo,
he knew the homeboy had the scrap.
My nigga had the scrap. So, because that's disrespect, my nigga. Like, somebody say that to me.
Nigga, these shoes took.
Nigga, I'm going to jail.
That's a quotable. These shoes
is took. Homie. Yo.
That's the hardest bar of the year, guys.
Yeah, for real. Nigga,
these shoes is took.
Yo, holla, yo, Drake, holla at, you know what I'm saying, Davis, yo, he got some lines. But, so yeah, just now, like, the shit went down, somebody ended up getting shot.
Did somebody get shot?
Dude with the burner, yeah. An argument ensued. Dude let off. They booked it. Then they called up to Davis.
No.
Shots rang off or some shit like that. Right?
No. Let me
read the joint.
These shoes is took. That's when things further escalated with Davis' companion pulling a pistol out. Everyone ran. However, Columbus police tracked down the then young teen and found the stolen shoes.
Okay,
in his
nobody
closet.
got shot, but dude did pull out the burner.
Davis originally refused the name of the person who was with, but eventually he did. So eventually he snitched. God damn, Davis, motherfucking snitch, man. The victim, however, could not identify the suspect when was shown the photo lineup. Defense attorney, whoever attempted to plead on Davis' behalf, saying that the teen wanted to put the matter behind him and move on. He's been extremely remorseful, she said. He's got his life back on track. Henderson noticed that Davis was charged as an adult with the crime, but also had no previous juvenile record. She also noted that her client had been an AB student at Kendrick High before his grades were dropped after his arrest, and maintained that he had no idea that the guy with him would pull a gun. Quote, I was young at the time, so I wasn't in my right mind, Davis told the judge. Peters was not buying excuses. Maybe he was the wrong person, the judge said of Davis, emphasizing that whether or not Davis intended for anyone to pull a gun, he had obviously intended to take the shoes since he had been the one who said at the meeting, he's the one with the shoes in his closet.
I agree. Davis, man, hold your fire, bro. I'm sorry.
God damn.
It ain't free my dog on that one. Because, yo, he wouldn't have said all that shit if it's not free my dog on that one, man.
So you think that the dude that Davis brought with him, he knew that dude had the burner?
He knew he had the burner. He wouldn't have talked that greasy if he knew. Nigga, everybody, have you ever known somebody that didn't have the burner? Like, if everybody that has the burner let you know they have the burner. You have many friends that got the burner that you don't know they have the burner.
True, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like these young niggas is gonna tell. You know he had the burner with him. You know what I'm saying? And he pulled it out. Come on, man. Like the only reason why these shits took homie because nigga, you know your man had a butt.
These shoes is took.
Yeah, that's some disrespectful ass shit. Like yo.
You know, we kind of spoke about this before. Remember, I think we was talking about a bank robbery.
Yeah. That's why I thought you was gonna go with that angle today. Yeah. So I was just like, yo, man, I hope this nigga ain't gonna get offended because yo.
No. But I mean, remember we spoke about the whole bank robbery situation, and let's just assume that Davis didn't know that the dude had the burner on him, right? If he didn't know that the dude had a burner on him, does he still deserve 5 years?
Nah, he doesn't.
But if he does,
yeah,
he does. So how do in a court of law, how do we determine that?
We can't. So you stuck.
So do we don't give him the benefit of the doubt in that case?
No.
God damn.
You don't.
I don't agree with you, but I feel you. I understand 100%. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You can't go inside a court of a law and expecting to get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You a young black male, you just went and stole some fucking sneakers from somebody. Whoever the jury is automatically assuming that you knew your homeboy had the burner on him.
Yeah, y'all went to go do some
shit. Y'all purposefully went to rob this nigga. So this is armed robbery at this point.
Exactly. It wasn't like y'all was walking and they pull up on him and your homeboy had a burner. You're like, I didn't know. Like, yeah, you mind your business.
Yeah, that's a different story.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
But y'all went to go steal something. Like, and you tell me you didn't know your homeboy had it on you. I'm sorry. Maybe you could 1,000% be correct, but there's no way for you to prove it to me. So you stuck.
Ain't no free my dog situation in this one.
Nah,
bro. You can't blame the system on this one, bro. And not that I expected me and you to be in disagreement with this shit, but you can't expect that people is gonna know your intentions, your quote intentions or non-intentions. Nigga, you decided to steal the shoes in this situation. Right. They caught you with the shoes in your closet and you ain't pay for it. So obviously you knew. The only thing I disagree with right now is the fact that they charged him as an adult. Right.
Yeah.
And that comes in line with the whole prison reform situation that's going on. Supposedly Donald Trump having
Kim Kardashian
conversations with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West about fucking prison reform.
Yeah.
But
as far I didn't know that like Obama was fucking chopping up with rappers and shit like that heavily though.
About prison reform?
About everything. It was just like, yo, all right, you know what I'm saying? They had like a round table. It was like, yo, tell me what's important to you. Write it down.
I didn't know that
either. That's what it was. Like I think Pusha said he was in there for one. Forgot who else said they was there for a couple. I think maybe T.I., Rick Ross. They was all in there together. I'm like, yo, word?
Oh shit.
So these rappers is really out here fucking speaking for us. So I really don't. It doesn't really come as that much of a surprise to me that Kim Kardashian is involved with it. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it from that aspect, but it's like, yo, come on, man. Like Kim, for real. Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much she know about prison sentences. What is it? What was the quote again about her? About having the enough black dudes in her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Kim sometimes she get the bad rap, but at the same time, I think she deserve it because she tried to insert herself in a lot of shit that I feel like
she get inserted in.
Snap it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So how much is it?
She get inserted in.
How big of a deal is it for Kim Kardashian to be viewed as a black parent of black kids? Like she's
she is a parent of black kids, but I don't know how big it is for her to be. I don't know. I mean, she's definitely a parent of 3. Is it 3?
Yeah.
They had twins, right?
I don't know. It doesn't all of them have twins, so I don't fucking know.
Well, she got what is it? North, south, east.
Yeah. Noriega. And
Nor'easter. But yeah, she got a couple black kids under her belt, man. So yeah, she's a mother of black children. But how much credence does that give her? Because her kids are fucking toddlers right now. It's not like I got a 20-year-old and he's experienced life and he's gotten pulled over for being a Negro in Calabasas, California. Or like, bitch, you got black kids right now, but you ain't experienced the shit that really, really qualifies you to, you know what I mean, to speak out on certain issues. Because your kids ain't out here in the streets walking by themselves. She's
raising black kids. She got videos of her sucking dick. Them kids gonna have a rough time in school, my nigga. They might have to be private school, bro. Listen. Don't let one of them become a rapper.
If you was in school,
Pusha T's little jit fucking murk.
Think about think about how petty you was back in high school, right? If you knew you saw a video of somebody's mom, just think about this. I'm 16, 17 years old. And I'm in high school, and I don't like this. I have in my possession a video of your mama sucking dick. Imagine how I'm gonna get on your. You can't tell me shit.
Yeah,
you can't say nothing to me. I'm just gonna take the phone and put it in your face and be like, "Look at your mama sucking dick, nigga."
Let me get them shoes.
Fuck you and your mama, nigga.
Yeah, let me get them shoes. These are took. All right.
These shoes is took, nigga. God damn.
These is took.
Fuck. Yo, Kim K, like
man, they got really.
In some instances, in some fucking form, you need to sit the fuck down and just realize that the choices that you made in your life, you don't have a voice on certain shit. You can't speak on certain shit. As much as motherfuckers love you for having a fat ass and being a beautiful face or whatever it is that people love you for, you need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's it.
Moving on. Medical did I feel like we talked about
because we kind of like pre-talked about it, but you try to really convince me that this the one to go. But yeah, we got the medical marijuana approved in Florida. Yeah. So it's not like it's just been approved, but it's been approved since 2016. Yeah. And I think it's been a little bit of pushback going on since then about that they've approved edibles, they've approved oils, they've approved. There's another word in here that I didn't really understand that I need to go ahead and fucking hit dictionary.com and see what this word is. But they've approved everything but smoking it in the United States, in Florida, right? Yeah. And for those that don't know, we live in Florida. Yeah. So they say right now, Florida registers 5,400 new users per. God damn. What the fuck is wrong with my speech? Florida registers 5,400 new users per week as far as medical marijuana is concerned. God damn. You smoked some of that marijuana before you got here?
I hit some trees.
Yeah. Now you can't smoke it, bro. It's illegal in Florida.
I vaped it.
You vaped it? All right. Cool.
Yeah, I hit it with the oil, bro.
So yeah, man, like, yo, who is the state to tell me how to consume my marijuana? Like, you telling me, yo, it's like telling me, yo, we selling y'all chicken, but you can't fry it. You gotta bake your fried chicken, man. Frying is illegal.
You can't fry that chicken.
You can't fry that shit.
You gotta bake that shit.
You gotta bake it, man.
If we find out you baking that shit, you going to jail, nigga.
Yeah, man. If I see that grease stain on your wall, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And we had a whole discussion recently, or within the past year, about the whole medical marijuana situation and X, Y, and Z, and who is this for and who is not for, and blah, 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 blah. But, like, I'm looking at this shit, and out of all these people that have medical marijuana cards, how many of them really, really need it?
None.
What's the
I mean, it's a cheat code. It's like when you go to the place when you want to buy fireworks, you go in there and you fill out that little waiver saying that you're using this for purposes of, you know what I'm saying, in a confined, you know what I'm saying, in a structured area, and you are a professional, and yada yada yada. And they give you a card and you go buy all the fireworks you fucking want. That's all a marijuana card is. It's like, yo, just say you good so that our asses is covered. Whatever the fuck you want to do after this. Yeah, it's cool.
All right, so for me, right, and I wouldn't consider myself an avid marijuana user. But speaking on the half of a lot of people out there that smoke weed, right? Recently, like I said to y'all in another episode, I went to Jamaica, and I don't want to stigmatize Jamaica as a place where everybody smoke weed or whatever.
But Jamaica's a place where a lot of people smoke weed.
A lot of people do. And a lot of people smoke weed in Florida too. So,
yeah.
I mean, whatever. But I went to Jamaica, and 9 times out of 10 when I go down there, I bun a little chronic. You know what I'm saying? I bun a little bit when I go to Jamaica, and I went down there and I burned a little bit. And once again, I'm not an avid user of marijuana. So I smoked a little bit of weed down there, and usually I have a little bit of back pain, bro. I did some x-rays on my back. My back is a little bit fucked up. I don't know what it's from, but it is what it is. A nigga got a fucked up back. And
you got scoliosis. You better watch out. Fucking Pusha T on this.
Right. Hopefully that shit don't turn into MS. Yeah. But like I said, I did an X-ray on my back, and I got a little fucked up. I got a couple fucked up sessions in my back, right? Sections in my back, and I get back pain from now and then. I get a little tingling, I get a little this, and I get a little that. And when I was down there, nigga, and I was bunning the chronic, me and my cousin blazing it up, bro. Nigga, when I got a high, that back pain went away. It went away, bro. Yeah. So I don't know if that makes me an advocate to say, hey, man.
Well, what is that about? Like, because people say, okay, it helps me with pain. But however, when you're done, the pain comes back.
Of course.
So marijuana is not a cure for it.
Oh, we're not saying it's a cure.
So what we're saying is
we're saying it's just like any other drug. Because when you take painkillers, when you take Advils, when you take the aspirins and the whatever, the anti-inflammatories, after that shit wears off, the pain comes back, and then you got to take another fucking painkiller. So as far
you're dependent on something, and now you're just walking around. So
that depends.
What's the trade-off? Like I'm saying, so I feel like the trade-off is it's an excuse to enjoy this shit, man. Because
hell yeah. That's what it comes down to.
That's what it is.
Because it's like, personally, me, I'm not, when we talking about pain, right? My back pain on a scale of 1 to 10 is about a 2 to a 3. So it's bothersome. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, it's just like, God damn, nigga, like I feel like I gotta make me stretch.
Like, baby, come step on me. Step on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's bothersome.
Yeah.
I don't need to smoke, or I don't need to take any kind of painkillers to kill the pain. But then again, every once in a while you have them days where it's just like, this shit is really, really bothering me, and I really want this shit to go away. So just, and that's just one aspect of this. I know they're talking about to treat seizures and this, that, and the third, and whatever. It's a lot of different medical uses for this shit. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Our people in Florida, they say 5,400 new users per week. And they got doctors. I think they said 1,400 doctors that are approved to prescribe medical marijuana for whatever specific conditions that they have that they're applying it for. So do you believe that marijuana is the healing of the nation?
If you want it to be. I mean, if you want it to be, I guess. Yeah.
And you do you rock with in our state people? Do you give a fuck what the next person is doing?
No, I don't, because I work side by side with functional fucking people that just smoke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is funny. They're coherent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They just look high as fuck. You know what I mean?
So are you're not against anybody?
I'm not against it. It's like, why even, like, I feel like all the little rules and stuff that they're coming up with is just ways to find a way to slowly monetize and fucking, you know what I'm saying, find out how they can monopolize or get more money off of it, and putting out these little, rolling it out so slowly. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, it's like alcohol. It's like anything else. It's like cigarettes, man. Like, yo, let those who want to do it.
Hey, man, enjoy y'all weed, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know y'all getting a lot of pushback from different kind of people. And
I really want to see how everything works, because I feel like, yo, like, people that smoke weed, like, bigs it up so fucking much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I smoke cigarettes, but I never be like, yo, these cigarettes, nigga, this shit is lit. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see when it all becomes legal, like across the country. You know what I'm saying? Is people really gonna be out there fucking making weed songs still?
Of course.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I feel like because it's illegal, it's kind of cool to say, yo, everybody's against this, but this is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I smokes my weed, man. I'm against the system, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, when it is legal, like, is niggas gonna be really like doing that stuff?
I think they still are. I think they still are. It's still gonna be a whole bunch of smoking songs, man. It's you know, it is what it is. It's lit, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Another article I came across: a lot of white nationalists are running for government offices in different states. If y'all want to check it out, just Google that shit.
Yeah, I think one of them is Roseanne. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. I don't know. I know California is one of them. Maybe Florida might be another one. But a lot of the white nationalists is running for different government offices in different states. So the report is basically, there's people out there that believe that people who have these beliefs shouldn't either, one, be able to run for office, and then two, people should be protesting about these white nationalists running for office. So if we think about voting, right? A lot of the times voting is not necessarily something that me or you or somebody that our age or younger would really look into. Hey, who is Johnny whoever that's running for state legislator? Who is such and such that's running for mayor? Who is such and such that's running for city council? All, like, we don't really, because we weren't raised like that, to look and see who these people actually are that are running for these government offices, right? So if Johnny B. Lately is fucking running for this Senate or whatever, whatever they running for, me and you and people younger than us is probably not going to know that this person is a white nationalist. And for those that don't know who white nationalists are, they believe that, a lot of them believe, or majority of them believe, that the white race is the dominant race. They believe that other races are slower or dumber than the white people, and they believe, you know, white empowerment and white people should be on top of things and X, Y, and Z, and a lot of different thought process behind what they're doing. So, and the problem with these people running for these positions in office is that they obviously would enact policies that would put the white man ahead of anybody else.
All right.
What do we think about that?
It's a dangerous thing, but I mean, pretty much everybody in government right now is these motherfuckers, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think a large majority of them are. They
are white nationalists, but they just didn't come out as
it's that. Like, yo, now you get to rep your gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Gang, yo. Yo, fuck them pussy racists from back in the day, man. The niggas didn't get the rap. Yo, we rapping, nigga. Yo, Aryan Nation, nigga, fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Throwing up swastikas and shit, yo. Throwing up swastikas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, we laughing, but yeah, man, it's some serious shit. And you gotta be careful of that, because at the same time, like you said, we're not trained to do our due diligence like that and do the investigating and everything like that. So we could end up voting for one. You know, when you're filling out that ballot, you just be like, all right, I don't know this nigga, but cool. Like, yeah,
because and they say majority of them is running on Republican tickets. So a lot of black people tend to vote Democrat. Like, you know, and just to be 100% transparent, right? I identify as a Democrat, but I really consider myself more of an independent. But I don't necessarily register as an independent, because I think in certain elections, I forgot exactly what it is, independent, you're not allowed to vote, whatever. So I'm a registered Democrat. And then to be, like I said, to continue with the transparency, a lot of the times when I'm voting, I just go down the line of fucking Democrats and vote for them, because I feel like the Democrats, it's a safer choice, and I feel like Democrats have a little bit more open eye on certain situations when it comes to you know, gun control, non-gun control. This person, not, you know what I mean? Whatever. I feel like a lot of the Democrats are probably in the middle, and they're able to look at certain situations and think about it and rationalize and whatever, and not really.
Where those are Republicans framed in one.
Yes, 100%. So not to say that that's good on my part, but it's tough to think that one of these nationalists could infiltrate and then start influencing other people to vote white interests, quote white interests, right, so to say.
Yeah, because and
when I say vote, and when I say white interests, I'm talking about white interests that negatively impact black folks and people of color.
Right, because I mean, I've heard people say it's like Trump won the elections, but for the most part, you can't find two Trump supporters in your circle.
Yeah, they're a lot of them scared to say that
yeah, so that could play in the same sense for like the white nationalists. Was like, yo, maybe a lot of your friends, you know what I'm saying, even your white friends. I'm not trying to put out no negativity in the air.
No. We just,
you know what I'm saying. Even though they cool with you, they might kind of agree with. You know what I'm saying, something like this. So they might vote for the white nationalists, not necessarily understanding the.
You saying knowingly vote or just vote?
Knowingly vote for them because of they're gonna be saying things that these people are gonna be in support of. So while they're not gonna be like, yo, the white nationalists ain't gonna be like, yo, we about to get these niggas out of here, but they might say something that like everybody else might deem as something that's negative. Yeah. And if this person is promises to eradicate that, then they might go on it. You know what I'm saying, off the vibe of that. You know what I mean? So like, yo, they could actually, if a white nationalist actually ran, they could win. Donald Trump did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people will vote for them.
And then one of the white nationalists that I saw in the video basically said that they voted for Donald Trump because of that issue. They stated specifically that they voted for Donald Trump initially not understanding that his white nationalism was a dog whistle, right? And he was talking about it being a dog whistle for Jews. And when we say white nationalists, we're talking about people that also hate Jews as much as they hate black folks. Yeah. So he was saying that initially he didn't understand what Donald Trump was saying because of the way that he said it, but he understands now. And now he's even in more support of him because this is what he meant when he said
right. So Donald Trump was able to hit key words that this dude didn't know really affected him as much as it did. Yes. And that's what I mean. It's like your friends, you know what I'm saying, your white friends or whatever, they will go ahead and maybe vote because they're not seeing the fuller picture. They're just hearing certain things that they like.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So in his case, it worked out where he's like, "Oh, bet this is even way more lit than I thought." Or whereas though in some other people's senses it might be like, "Oh man, I ain't want all this for that." You know what I'm saying?
So y'all listen to the shit for a second.
According to the Southern Poverty Law Center,
I consider myself a white racialist.
Jones was a member of the American Nazi Party who denies the Holocaust ever happened.
6 million Jews. Ridiculous.
He's also campaigning to keep Chicago's neighborhoods 90% white.
I think most white people want a white neighborhood.
Do you think that black people are genetically inferior?
The average IQ of a black person is about 20 points lower than the average IQ of a white person. Okay?
I went to Harvard.
All right. And you got a lot of white blood in you, too.
Some white blood. I'm African American.
Well, that's where your intelligence is coming from, I think.
You think it comes from my white side?
I think so.
20,000 people voted for Jones in the March primary. And even though he ran uncontested, he'll be on the Republican ticket in November. A fact many locals find unbelievable.
And you want my vote?
No, I don't want your vote.
Okay, you're not gonna
I don't want idiots like you voting for me.
But Jones's supporters say he's exactly the kind of candidate they want to see in Washington.
Even Abraham Lincoln believed that the races should stay separated. He said there's too great a difference between the black and white races that could possibly live together.
Do you feel that way?
I feel that way too.
Anti-hate groups say the number of white nationalists running for office across the country this year is higher than ever before. Many of them running on the Republican ticket, like Patrick Little.
This monstrous nature of the Jewish people must be known to the public.
You think Jews are monsters?
As a group, they are definitely behaving as a monster, 100%.
Wow.
Little is running for Senator Dianne Feinstein's seat in California and blames Jews for America's problems.
They do the bidding of a foreign power that has committed terrorist attacks against this country.
Boy, spit on
He says President Trump.
All right. Yo, that's wild, yo. Hey, listen, man. Hey, if white people want to kick us out this country, right? Like, I mean, I want y'all to fuck out of here. You know, I'll be like, yo, yeah, cool, we want to leave, but give me all my shit though. Like, you can't have nothing of ours, bro.
So everything that we ever contributed to society.
Everything we ever give me all my shit, and then we'll get going.
I mean, and then you know, we not a political podcast, man. But we just got to realize that it's certain shit that's going on outside of our vision. It's certain shit that we not really paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? That's really, really going on. That's going to affect us and our kids in the future. Yeah. So that's why we bring up certain shit like this. I mean, like I said, once again, we're not a political podcast. We're not sitting here debating on a whole bunch of politics or whatever. But I think that this is something that is on the forefront that we definitely should know about. And it's something that could be flying under the radar that definitely could hurt us.
Yeah, man. All right, so what do you think about hip hop being really the only genre of music that really promotes the like you have to break down somebody else to be on top, like I'm better than you?
How I feel about that specifically?
Yeah.
And you are correct. It definitely is the only genre that does that. But I'm for it, right? I'm okay with it because I feel like it started out as a competition. You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive sport. Hip hop is a competitive sport. So at the beginning, at the essence, it was always about I'm better than you. I'm going to tear you down to show you that, hey, I write better than you. I dress better than you. I got more money than you. I got whatever. And I don't think that is, I think that it could be a negative thing when taken out of context. But when taken in context, I think it's a great thing, bro. I think it really encourages competition. Because if you think about it now, you think about kids, right? You have soccer tournaments, you have basketball tournaments, whatever. If you have a first and second place trophy, all right, this person won the championship, this person did, they get a second place trophy for making it to the championship. But should everybody get a trophy for participating? Should I get a hip hop participation trophy just because I make music or whatever? Nah. Like I gotta get to the top of the game, and it's a race, or it should put that in my mind that, hey, I want this. I want this level of success. I want this trophy. And it should motivate me to do whatever it is that I need to do to step my game up to get there. So I don't have any problem with hip hop being.
Yeah. I think Drake did fall for the bait, man. Like if you had that many skeletons in your closet, bro, you should have never came back at them, man. Like, yo, there's no way out. If I let off in fucking Stormy Daniels, I'm gonna fucking go ahead and try.
So do you think
in a rap battle like that was his bad? But yeah.
So do you think that he felt like, yo, this nigga would dig so deep into my background to win this?
Yeah, no, because the thing with the thotty that he let off in or whatever, like it was slowly bubbling anyways. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It wasn't like Pusha was the one that broke it. Like I heard about it.
Yeah, I did too.
Prior to that, I believed it.
I did too.
Prior to that, so it was.
And he rapped about it on the song.
Who? Oh, Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say?
I forgot exactly what song it is. Y'all out there in internet.
That's not my kid or something like that.
No, he said something. He rapped about it was like all situational about some chick that he met and the timeline is the weekend and whatever it was. I'm not a super big Drake fan, but there's a song about where he rapped about this weekend where he got this chick pregnant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't say that explicitly, like I got a chick pregnant on this week, but he rapped about the shit.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like you knowing that's out there of you, like if you're not prepared for that, for the drama, for the call out from that, like yo, you gotta chill.
Yeah,
like you got to chill, like for real.
Yeah,
you just gotta chill.
But like I was saying, with
the fact that the hip hop culture is just built and structured in that, and it's not something that I feel is gonna go away. I feel like it's a hard thing, man, because it's like even with this whole Tekashi Chief Keef shit, like yo, why is that necessary? It's like it's not like yo, we're hearing Chief Keef got beef with, you know what I'm saying, yo, Jamal on the block, like you know what I'm saying. He don't got beef with Jamal on the block, yo. He got beef with, you know what I'm saying, 6ix9ine. He got beef with fucking, or Chief 6ix9ine got beef with, you know what I'm saying, Casanova, or you know, it's all rapper versus rapper shit. So I don't know if this is like the media doing that, or that's the game plan of all these rappers to, you know what I'm saying, perpetrate and you know what I'm saying, give off this false image of always beef to keep themselves, you know what I'm saying, relevant. Or is it that hip hop is just so ingrained in that it's just always a constant?
I think part of it definitely is that hip hop is ingrained in that, but then again, it's us as a people. It's us as a need to kind of find the drama in any situation, because if you think about it, if life was good all the time, life would be fucking boring as shit. If nobody ever got into a fist fight and everything was perfect and everything was, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you think about, you go back to high school, and whether if you was the person that ran to the fight, or you was the person that just kind of stopped and was just like, oh shit, the niggas fighting over there. Who is that? You know what I mean? And you just kind of looked, or you were just like, man, fuck that shit, and walked away. It's like three people in the world. You think about you driving home from work. Nigga, I'm trying to get home. I'm not trying to worry about whoever it is that just ran off the road and drove their car into a ditch. I'm not trying to stop and see if
what
this
I'm saying
person
is
okay.
that it's hip hop, but it's mostly black people though.
True.
And even when it's not black people, they calling each other's niggas.
True.
So where they got it from? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, is that us?
Is what us? I think it's human. I think it's human. But I think people try to paint it as a black thing, as I'm gonna tear this person down to raise myself up. It's not an exclusively black thing, dude. It's a human thing to do. That's what humans do, bro.
Tear this person down to bring myself up?
Yeah.
But the person that usually tearing down is typically somebody that looks like them, is what I'm saying.
Them as in white folks?
No. Them as in black folks. So if you're tearing down somebody, you tearing down somebody that looks like you. Why is that the person you're tearing down?
I don't think that, like I said, it's all circumstantial. So I don't think that we could use it in a sense and say that, okay, black folks do this more than anybody else. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a part of the culture.
I don't care if black folks is involved in all this shit, but I think this shit should be taken to everybody. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it is, but it's just different forms of it. I think it's different forms of it.
But why though? That's what I'm saying. Why?
It's human. It's human nature, dude. To me, it's certain shit that's fucking inherently a human, dude. It's human nature for us to do certain shit. So we are not prone to violence? Hell yeah, we as humans we are. Okay. I mean, and not to be sound like a fucking racist, think about white people is more violent than black folks, man. If you think you look at history, white folks is one of the most violent fucking people on the planet, dude.
They're just too pussy to fight.
I wouldn't say that they're too pussy.
I know they're not. I'm playing. Yeah. But nah, okay, all right. We gonna parking lot this one right here, man, because I don't really. It was just a thought I was throwing out there. I wasn't really to get into no deep debate about this. You know what I'm saying?
True.
If y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and comment, but
yeah, it's all good. Last fucking subject, man. The NBA Finals. Did you watch the first game?
Nah, man, I work nights, so I kind of missed it. But I've been hearing a little bit of controversies about it. You know what I'm saying? The boy J.R. Smith had a brain fart and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you ain't watch it, don't even worry about it, man. It don't make no sense. If you watched it, we could talk about this shit, but you ain't watch it, so it's all good. You saw Deadpool too?
Yeah.
How you felt about it?
I liked it. I heard a lot of people say they don't like it, but I really liked it.
You thought it was?
I think the fourth wall shit was getting kind of old to me though. Like, yo, stop doing that, man.
Fourth wall?
Like when he would refer to something to inform you that I am aware that this is a movie and.
Okay.
So
Like, I get you.
Breaking down the fourth wall shit. Yeah. It was kind of annoying at some point, but that's what he did in the comic book. He was supposed to be like a comic book character that realizes that he's in a comic book.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying.
So it translated to I'm a movie actor or a movie character that knows that I'm in a movie.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was dope. I liked it. I didn't necessarily like it better than the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know how much further that this could go, and I kind of read into it, and it was just talking about how the next movie might be a X-Force movie rather than a Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
And they also probably gonna do an X-Force movie and then do a Deadpool 4 instead of a Deadpool 3 because obviously the comedic presence in the movie that they might be able to get away with it rather than any other genre of movies. But I thought it was dope. I went and watched it. I went and watched this shit by myself the other night, last night. To be honest with you, and I laughed my ass off. I got most of the.
You saw
jokes.
Brad Pitt?
Getting fucking electrocuted.
Yeah. A lot of the jokes was funny. Lady Luck or whatever. What's her name? The chick that was just I'm lucky. And
yeah.
She was dope as fuck. Her character was dope as shit.
Yeah,
man. Juggernaut. Nah, I didn't know. I didn't know that was Ryan Reynolds though.
The Juggernaut was Ryan Reynolds. In the movie?
Yeah. So they just 3D the shit out. They just fucking digitalized the shit out of him, but that was him.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he was Juggernaut. Yeah.
I think that they could have made him a little more prominent in the movie. Yeah. I liked when they first introduced him and stuff like that. But I feel like he died. I feel like he died like a bitch.
Yeah, he didn't die though.
If he's dead,
he's not. He can't die like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be fucking damn near unstoppable. So just the way they made him was like, nah, man. This ain't the Juggernaut, man. Like once he gets going, he's like unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But I mean, like, yo, the movie has a lot of fan favorite. Like some of my favorite characters from the X-Men or Marvel universe, man. Mm-hmm. They're just characters that don't really have big storylines, but I just like visually and the idea of the character. Like Gambit, that's a dope ass fucking character to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Forge is a dope ass character to me. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole gun shit and you know what I'm saying? I forgot what the what's the black dude name in X-Men. He's in the same universe.
I know he's talking about, but I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah.
I know he's talking about.
There's a lot of like little niche characters that I like, man. I want to see in
You
movies.
think they did a good job with Cable?
Cable, no.
Nigga
too short, man.
How tall? Like Cable was like a big tall motherfucker in the comic book.
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall. He's kind of like
because they did make mention to that in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like this dude is too short. Like he's the dude that played Thanos.
Yeah, I know that.
So like,
yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck y'all got Kevin Hart over here trying to convince? Like Cable's supposed to have that presence. Like this dude didn't give it to me. Like he's a good actor. I'm not taking away from his
just his presence. Like
his presence just wasn't there.
Well, you think they could have not Harry Potter? Do you think they could have Lord of the Rings that nigga and made him fucking taller than he?
They should have.
They should have done that.
They should have did that, or just got a different actor, man. I don't know why y'all putting so much stock in this dude, but you know what I'm saying. He does a good Thanos. You know what I mean? So but
but Thanos was straight CGI,
and that's what I hate. It's like, yo, get the characters fucking right. Like, do not do that. Like, do not fucking switch them up so much. I understand y'all can't put the outfits on the uniforms on, but like Ryan Reynolds is a good Deadpool.
Yeah.
Falls in line with it, you know what I'm saying? But to me, fucking what's his name is not a good Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Like, although I enjoy the Wolverine movies, like
because he's too tall.
He's too tall. So it's like, come on, get the
Yeah, I always looked at Wolverine as being a short motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like, yo, give me the right fucking thing, man. So, but hey,
I got you.
Yeah, man, that's the shit I don't like. Or
you got some shit you don't like?
No, that's the shit I don't like, man. Something I tweeted out the other day, man. I hate when females, you know what I'm saying, like you talking to them or whatever, and they take out their phone and want to show you their gallery and, you know what I'm saying, their camera roll, talking about, oh, this was me last weekend. Look, like, bitch, I can see you right now. I don't want to fucking see a picture of you from last night, last week, or the month before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your hair's nappy now. Don't show me how you could clean up, because even if we was together, baby, you not gonna clean up all the goddamn time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you can't clean up 24/7, then don't show me that shit. I'll see if it's on. Don't show me in person how you look last week. Like, yeah, I'd rather look on IG or something like that. But if you're standing next to me, bro, don't come. Hey, look at this picture I took. Look, all right, yeah, this one I took. Like, oh, this was me at the. Like, get your fucking phone out my face, yo.
Gotcha. That's that shit I don't like. I don't like motherfuckers that's not able to maintain that same energy, man. If you talk shit behind my back, you should be able to, not saying talk shit to my face, but at least confront me on the things that you feel like you need, the things that gripe you behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you need to, hey, I feel like you're nah. But come at me with whatever it is that's bothering you when I'm not there.
Yeah, whatever bothers you about me, let me know.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you fuck with me, then you hope that I could change those things about me. But if you don't fuck with me, you're just really just hating on me.
Exactly.
When I'm not around. So.
Yeah. So that's that shit I don't like. Motherfuckers.
Are
that's
you
not
there to construct or destruct?
Yes, motherfucker. That's not able to maintain that same energy. So maintain that same energy, man. If you got problems with somebody or whatever it is, and you tell everybody about it, besides the person that you got the problem with, that's the shit I don't like. Talk to the person that you got the problem with. Solve that problem. I'm not saying come at them disrespectfully or whatever the case is. I'm just saying talk to that person about whatever problem it is that you feel like you have with them. That's the shit I don't like, man.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Yo, had fun on this one here with you, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Definitely, man. So, yo, once again, man, if y'all listen to the end as new subscribers, man, thank you for being a part of what Bootleg Cable Podcast is.
100.
And with that said, we like to say it's Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Shit, if you can't spell that,
something wrong with your ass.
That shit might be bootleg,
but ain't nothing fake about it.
Definitely, man.
And you ain't here for the facts.
You here for the opinions, man.
Nah, come again. You ain't here. Wait. You ain't here for the facts. You're here for the
motherfucking opinions.
Right?
Don't worry about the facts. Worry about our motherfucking opinions on the goddamn facts.
That's what you're here for.
Yeah, that's what you're here for.
Yeah, man.
That's what y'all watch us for.
All right, man.
Number one.
And P.S. Man, fuck all you bitch ass hoe ass niggas in the comments, y'all fuck ass niggas. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Your mama ugly. Your sister ugly. Your daddy breath smell like pussy fart, nigga. Fuck you. Please.
And I'll fuck your bitch, nigga.
And I'll fuck her. And one nigga say, yo, y'all niggas look like y'all can't fight. Y'all tap out in a fight. I said, not if I was fighting your bitch ass, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you, nigga. I'm like,
hey, man.
Nigga, all
right. Y'all gonna see some shit in the next couple of weeks, bro. Holla at us, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast. We out.